Welcome to GPGurus, where we swiftly review titles on game subscription catalogs so you can spend more time enjoying them. I'm Cavanicton, and today I'm going to review Winter Burrow, found on Xbox GamePass. I'll be rating it on a 5-guru scale with these categories, based on just under 12 hours of gameplay. At the end, I'll also give you the game's overall score. Winter Burrow gameplay drops you, a young mouse who's been living in the city, back into your childhood home after both of your parents pass away. Your goal's to fix up the home, which needs a lot of work since it's been unoccupied for quite some time. You run around the forest collecting items to make home improvements and craft different foods and gear, while fighting to keep from freezing and becoming exhausted. There are also several other woodland creatures you interact with and do quests for. Overall, it's a fun way to pass a bit of time, but since a majority of the quests are fetch and delivery, it does start to feel a bit repetitive. I'm giving it a 3 out of 5 in gameplay. I'm a pretty big fan of the graphics and audio in this title. The hand-drawn, storybook style fits so well with the snow-covered environment and woodland creatures. That, combined with the sounds of blowing snow, squeaks of your character during certain actions such as swinging an axe, and the music that changes with the environment, makes for a package that will give some of our viewers, looking at my fellow millennials, a nostalgic embrace reminiscent of 90s animated children's movies. I'm giving it a 5 out of 5 in graphics and audio. Overall, control mechanics worked fine. Moving, crafting, interacting with other characters all worked as they should. Collecting items did have a few hiccups though. If items were far enough apart, you could pick them up without any issues. However, when there were several items close together and your inventory was full, only having room to stack carried items, I did run into an issue. So I had several times where I had one thing I needed that was surrounded by a handful of others that I couldn't use. When trying to pick it up, I had to play the game. Is this it? Nope. This? No. This one? No. This one. Finally! It always stalled an otherwise peaceful and streamlined playthrough. I'm giving it a 3 out of 5 in control mechanics. When it comes to engaging factor, Winter Burrow's right in the middle. It's definitely fun running around, exploring the different areas of the woods, fixing up your home, and crafting. However, it does start feeling a bit repetitive. Also, one of my biggest complaints is that you can't fast travel from most locations. So you're constantly collecting and then taking the long trek back to either your burrow or friendly creatures throughout the snow-covered frontier. The inventory never quite seemed like enough either, so this can happen multiple times while trying to achieve a few goals at the same time. I'm giving it a 3 out of 5 in engaging factor. Winter Burrow's story, while somewhat cliche, is pretty compelling. A family of mice from the forest moved to the city, looking for a better life. Unfortunately, that doesn't go as planned, and after the parents pass away, our protagonist of the game decides to move back to the woods, finding the childhood burrow in shambles. The rest of the game leads you through the hardships of the woodlands during the winter for your character and others while fixing up the burrow. For an E for everyone rated game, this one hits a few heavy storylines. But it does balance that out with adorable ones as well. Just be ready for some ups and downs along the way. I'm giving it a 4 out of 5 for its story. Winter Burrow's a great game to pick up when you want a cozy, somewhat easygoing game for a relaxing evening. You can play most of it at any pace you want. If you're trying to steamroll through, you can, with the exception of running back and forth to empty out your inventory. If you want to wander around and explore the forest at a snail's pace, you can. Just don't freeze. It's not going to give our adrenaline junkies that rush they're looking for, but it'll be perfect for those who want to enjoy a storybook aesthetic and cozy environment. Winter Burrow gets an overall score of 3.6 out of 5. If you played this one, let us know who your favorite woodland creature was. I'm Cavanicton. Thank you for watching a GP Gurus review. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe to stay up to date with our reviews.